Today's add-on reveal is a little bit special, and I want to start by saying thank you to SmerhyYT for giving me early access to this add-on and allowing me to post the video early as well, because in today's video, with no texture packs being released this week, we're looking at the Huggy and Friends add-on created by SmerhyYT. This add-on comes in at 990 mine tokens, and it takes up about 19 megabytes of space. Thank you to SmerhyYT for letting me get access to this add-on early. Let's find out if this is an actual playtime or a horrific nightmare. Just before we jump into today's video, I wanted to let you know that this video is intended to be a first look reveal and not a full tutorial or an actual playthrough. I'm going to be exploring the add-on for the first time, and you're going to see my genuine reactions and thoughts as we go through it. I'll lay out every block and item that I can find to show you just how much content you get for your minecoins, and I'll talk through what I think stands out, what might need work, and what my general overall impressions are. There are timestamps down below in the description, so feel free to jump around to the sections that interest you most. Let's go. So when you load into a brand new world, then you are given Poppy's letter, you're given the Huggy and Friends settings, and you're given the blue hand, which sits in your left hand slot, and when you're wearing it, it looks like this. I believe this is a grab pack. Full disclaimer, I have only played Poppy Playtime 1. If Dasman Plays ever makes it to 200 subscribers, we will play Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, but, you know, that's up to you guys. But I have done Chapter 1, and so this, I recognize this one right here, and you can still interact with your right hand, like so, as you see, but it just doesn't appear on your screen. And if you interact with this button using the L2 or your interact button, it does push the hand out like so as well. So this is what you're given when you load into a new world. In terms of Poppy's letter, it opens up and we've got some very nice drawings. I think it captures the art style really well. And it says, they escaped. They are looking for you. Huggy Wuggy, Mummy Longlegs, Catnap, the Doctor, and Dewey. How to survive? Find the tapes. Put them in a TV. They will teach you. And there's a drawing of a tape. Smiling critters equal friend. Help them if you can. You have one hand. The experiments took the others. Good luck. And then from that, you also have the Huggy and Friends settings, which allows you to do the difficulty. Now, in terms of difficulty, 3 is how the add-on is supposed to be played, quote unquote. That's kind of the intended normal difficulty. You can make it super easy or you can make it super difficult, and what that does is adjusts the amount of events that occur. So if you have it on 1, an event will rarely occur. If you have it on 5, pretty much always events occurring, and you can turn on and off which events you want. So for instance, arachnophobics may not like Mummy Longlegs. They can turn that off and only have the others. Or maybe you only want Huggy Wuggy, in which case you can turn off all of the others, but there is some good adjustment settings there, which I like. And as you can see, taking off the hand removes it from your back, putting it back into your open inventory slot makes it return. So why don't we go and have a look at the monsters or toys that are included in this add-on. Hey, did you know this channel isn't all there is? I also have a second channel called Dasman Reacts, where I react to other Minecraft content, trailers, pack combinations, creator interviews, and even the Minecraft Marketplace weekly update. I also have the Dasman Plays channel, where I play other non-Minecraft games of all age ranges. I have a Dasman football channel and a Dasman wrestling channel for those games and topics as well, and I also have a very small TikTok account at Dasman TikTok. And finally, I have my website, the Dasman Blogs website at dasmanblogs.blogspot.com, where I'm building a texture pack database, an actions and stuff compatibility list, written texture pack summaries, a very loose podcast, and even more. So support me in various places by liking, commenting, subscribing, following, and visiting in as many places as possible. And in terms of the mobs that are included in this add-on, it can be broken down into 3 different sections. So you've got the 6 bosses at the top here. You've got the 8 critters that will help you and give you a bunch of buffs going through if you tame them. And then you have those same 8 critters but ruined, which help one of the bosses. So let's start with the critters, shall we? Because they're going to take up a bit of space. We've got Bubba Bubbaphant, we've got Bobby Bearhug, we've got Crafty Corn, Dog Day, Picky Piggy, we've got Kickin' Chicken, we've got Hoppy Hopscotch, and we've got Catnap Smiling Critter. And with these guys as well, you can see here on my little chart that I've done that if you use a certain color dye on them, you will be able to tame them and they will give you buffing effects. So you can see, for instance, Bubba Bubbaphant needs a blue dye. You've got Bobby Bearhug needing a red dye. You've got Crafty Corn needs a white dye. Dog Day needs an orange dye. Picky Piggy needs a pink dye. Kickin' Chicken needs a yellow dye. Hoppy Hopscotch needs a lime dye. And Catnap Smiling Critter needs a purple dye. So let's spawn these in then, shall we? So we've got Bubba Bubbaphant right here, nice and cute. Looks like he's very happy. These guys are passive in the world. So if we put the world into survival here with a game mode survival, they won't try and attack us. They will just spawn. They have specific spawning areas, so they don't all spawn in the same place, but they can be helpful when you try and tame them. This right here is Bobby Bearhug. This one here is Crafty Corn. This one here is Dog Day. This one here is Picky Piggy. This one is Kickin' Chicken, Hoppy Hopscotch, and Catnap Smiling Critter. Now, if I put them into game mode creative, and we grab a dye, for instance, let's grab a blue, a red, a white, an orange. Let's just grab all of them, shall we? Why not, while we're here? We can see, so blue dye, I believe, comes over to this geezer here. Hello, mate. And you see, look, now he's tamed. And if I tame him, or if I tame him twice even, I get given a speed boost for 1 minute. If we come over here to old Bobby Bearhug and we hit him with the red one, he's tame. If I do that again, we now get strength. If we go and find this one over here, I believe is the one. Hey, you're spoiling sections. The white dye tames him, and then the white dye again brings us slow falling. And so those are the passive tameable versions. We also have ruined of each of the same here. So if I grab each of these, we'll spawn these in to have a look. Now, these are essentially a minion or an attacker of one of the bosses. So this is ruined Bubba Bubbaphant right here. As you can see, not as colorful, not as happy, and definitely a bit more corrupted. We've got Bobby Bearhug here, Crafty Corn, Dog Day, Pick Piggy, Kickin' Chicken, Hoppy Hopscotch, and then Catnap Smiling Critter. And these ones, these are more on all fours, more feral, more angry in style. If I go into survival here, look, they turn on you, and then they start trying to attack you. And they do attack you. Look, they are hitting for 2s. And you can fight them back, which is cool. They swarm as well. This is kind of mad. Get away from me. Get away from me. But you can punch them out. So they're not intended to be very difficult. They're just intended to be a bit of an annoyance, I guess. Now, unfortunately for my format of video, it's not too easy to show you all of the models of the bosses without triggering an encounter and going through all of the steps. So I'm going to try and show you the ones that I can. Some of them I'll be showing you from up close. Some of them I'll be showing you from afar because that's how the encounter is set up. In the experience section, I'll show you the one boss that I can't even get up close here and now. And then on October 14th, when this add-on is officially released, I'll try to get a video out that has each boss's full experience. So you'll see some of that now, some of it later on, and all of it in that video. We're going to start with the friendly Dewey or Doey. I don't quite know how to say his name. And he spawns as a passive creature quite rarely throughout the world, and he brings a few smiling critters with him. And if you go up to him, he's supposed to gift you a dye, and he's just kind of wandering around. He's basically the wandering trader of bosses. So here we go. I suppose even calling him a boss could be a bit of a lie, but there you go. Look, he's given us a pink dye. He's got some critters around. Very good Minecraft model here. Custom sounds as well. Feels quite good. Feels quite good. I'm going to pick up the dye. He's given me the pink dye, which I should be able to use to tame this critter, and I have. I love the sound effects and the movements as well. Look, that is so cool. But then apparently, if you attack one of these critters... Oh, he goes angry. He goes angry, right? Obviously, I'm in creative, so I'm going to go into survival. He gets a little bit mad. What if... Oh, sad face. Okay. Uh-oh. And there's the angry one. Ah! That's not what I meant to do! And so I've come back in creative then, and we can see the angry or the monster Dewey here as well now. And yeah, this guy scared the life out of me. And you saw as well, he grabbed me and then he basically ate me there. So don't harm the critters if you don't have to, I think is the best way to put that, really, because yeah, that was very much not what I was expecting at all. For the next one, there's not really a way to get rid of this guy now, actually, if you don't... Yeah, he's not really going to go away, so we're just going to leave him there. So for the next one then, we have the Doctor. Now, for the Doctor, what happens is when you're going through a forest, there will be cameras on the trees, and the cameras are constantly on the lookout for you, the player. Once you've been spotted, the world goes dark and the Doctor entities spawn all around you, and then you have to try and escape. Now, obviously, like I said, we're not going to do the full experience. I'm just going to show you the mobs here. So here is the Doctor. Oh, another encounter is already active. Hang on a second. I can turn off the Stalker Dowie there. And so if I spawn in the Doctor, there he is. As you can see, the world goes dark, and there is the Doctor model right there. Now, obviously, this one not nearly as scary because I'm in creative still, so I'm not really giving it a target. But we can see the model, and I think the model looks awesome. It's got the sound effects as well, the effects of the world looking good. Very, very nice. Do we go into survival? Do I show you this? Here we go. Ah, okay. All right, buddy. Yeah, okay. All right, so it's not the hardest thing to just back up away from him. That's good. Oh, although he did just clap me there. And if I stay still... Here we go. Right, okay. So I could definitely see the Doctor being a bit of a scary situation inside of a forest. Yeah, he was definitely swiping a lot, wasn't he? And then he grabs you, and they always did say that the TV would kill me. Now, for the next one, we're going to be looking at catnap. Now, catnap is a randomly affected or randomly occurring boss that will happen when you try to sleep at night. So I set the world to nighttime. I've got the sun freezed there. And we're going to spawn him in. There are 3 phases to this as well. It's stalking, build up, and chase. So we're only going to see how he looks for this now. Let's spawn him in. Okay. The catnap account has been activated. There's red smoke. If I stand still, I think you start coughing in survival. Yeah, you're suffocating. Do not stay in one spot. There he is. There he is. Let's get in there and have a look at him while we can. Oh, he's just disappeared as well. Okay, so this might be one of those ones that we have to look at from afar in terms of just showing off how they look for the add-on reveal format. The music has stopped and he seems to... Oh, there he is again. So just try and get a little look of him here. Trying to get the smoke to fade through. I mean, that looks scary coming through there with the elongated face and the disappearing. Okay. Well, yeah. That was catnap. And like I said, I'll try and do a video with all of the different experiences on release day, October 14th. But the models are definitely looking very good. Now, in terms of the last 2, I won't be able to show you Mummy Longlegs here. So I will try and show you her in the experience section. And Huggy Wuggy we can only see from afar, at least at first. So let's spawn him in. The Huggy Wuggy encounter has been activated. Now, what happens here is Huggy has 3 phases as well. He basically watches you from afar. He then becomes a bit more interactive with you, and then he tries to kill you. So we're just kind of waiting for him to spawn in from afar. And if you get close to him, he will disappear. See, look, I'm even scared of that water off there in the distance on this one. So where is he? He's just going to randomly be staring at us from a far away distance at some point. There we go. I had to fly a little bit closer to here for him to be into distance, but there is Huggy there in his Minecraft form, just smiling and waving at a distance, letting us know he's there, letting us know he sees us and he watches us. But as we approach him, he disappears. And that's because the first phase is him just pretty much stalking us and keeping an eye on us. Now, like I said, I won't be able to show you Mummy Longlegs. We will do the full experience of her at the end of the video, I promise. But before then, let's take a look at the different weapons that you get in this add-on. Now, in this add-on, there are 5 weapons. You have the blue hand, which you start with like so, and when you're wearing it, it will sit on you like so as well. And in first person, the hand is on your left-hand side. If you punch with R2, I think I showed you this at the beginning of the video, you still punch like normal and your blue hand does nothing. But if you interact with L2, it will push like so, and you should then be able to push these guys off like so. But if you get another hand, like for instance the red hand, if you have the blue hand in your inventory, or does it even matter? Let's see. Yes. So your blue hand, if your blue hand, oh no, it just always comes up. Does it always come up if you're even not holding it? Throw that away. Ah, I see. So if you have the red hand on you, you're automatically given the grab pack in your offhand with Curse of Vanishing, and you can't take it off. It can't be moved, dropped, removed, or crafted with. But if you have the blue hand in your hand like so, well, it still hits there. Okay, that's interesting to see how that goes. So if we then pop over here, it disappears into the red hand. We're automatically given the blue, even if we don't have the blue hand on us. So if we interact with the red hand or punch with the red hand even, you can see you can still punch like normal. You won't be able to hold a sword or anything. If you interact, it will do the red hand, which the red hand gives you the ability to grab, grapple, jump, and fall, like so. But if you want to use the blue hand while you're holding or hovering over the red hand and you crouch and interact, it will push the blue hand out, like so, and the timer affects both. So standing over the red hand does that, crouching over the red hand sends the blue one out. Interesting to note there. Hopefully that's clear. We've also got the purple hand, which if we did now allows us to jump up. So ba-doom, we hit the floor and we jump up. And the same again, if we crouch, it will do the blue hand. So that is cool. We've then got the orange hand, which is the flare hand. Kind of looks like a gun. And if we interact with it, it sends out a bullet like so. Very nice. And then if we crouch and interact, it still does the blue hand. Does that for every hand. And then lastly, we have the green hand, which seems to be some form of electric right here. So crouching does blue, standing turns it on and fires that out like so. So what we want to do is grab one of these guys. We'll grab a ruined one for now with the flare hand and interact. Damn, sorry buddy, did not mean to do that. And then we go here and hit it. It applies an electric shock to it as well. So those are the weapons that you get for your grab packs and how to use them. Let's have a look at the different items that are given in this add-on. And now the items that are in this add-on, there are a lot of different toys and plushies, and these are really, really cool models here. So we've got the Kickin' Chicken toy, Poe, we've got Yarnaby, we've got Simon Smoke, we've got Sunny Buddy, we've got Candy Cat, Hoppy Hopscotch even, Huggy Wuggy, there's PJ Pugger, we've got Bubba Bubbaphant, there's Rabby Baby as well. So even characters that aren't included as mobs get represented here. We've got Dog Day, Tuil, don't think that's pronounced correctly, Sir Poops a lot, I've been there buddy. We've got Barry, how you doing Barry? We've also got Poppy herself, we've got Picky Piggy, we've got the Pianosaurus, Bobby Bear Hug, Pet Stone, we've got Mr. Light, there's Owen the Oven, and there's Limon. We've also got Alistair Gator, we've got Baba Chops, we've got Boogie Bot, Baby Longlegs, Boxy Boo, Bron, Bunzo Bunny, Catnap Smiling Critter. There's Cat B. We've got Crafty Corn, Daddy Longlegs, Daisy. We've got Icky Licky, Doughy the Doman. We've got Kick Me Paul, Kissy Missy, Maggie Mako, Mini Huggies, Mummy Longlegs, and also Ollie Toy. So all of those plushies are represented here. I'm just going to set it back to daytime. And then also we've got some tapes. Now these tapes will appear randomly around the world and they give you information when watching them. So we have the ungrabbable, unpickable. So I'm going to have to pick them up like so. Break them, grab that. So this is Catnap tape. We have the Doctor tape. We have the Grab Pack tape. We've got the Huggy Wuggy tape, the Mummy Longlegs tape, and we've got the Smiling Critters tape. And because we never got to see Mummy Longlegs, I'm going to show you that video. Now, to play the video, you need to use a TV. This is craftable. In fact, let me show you the crafting menu first. So if we go into here, you'll see down here all of the toys. You'll use 2 dyes, a wool and a string to craft each of the toys for your world. And then for the TV here, it's a dye, 2 iron ingots, 1 glass, and 1 warped planks. Not 100% sure if it has to be warped or any planks, but it shows it as warps there. So with the Mummy Longlegs tape, you go up to your TV, interact, and you get pulled in to watch the tape. And so the tape basically acts as a bit of a tutorial in what to expect. So we'll go in again, and this time I'll talk over it. So as you can see, Playtime Company, you'll be in a cave, and Mummy will grab you. When Mummy grabs you, she'll set you a task, whether that be get ores, craft something, or potentially fight mobs. And if you do as you're told, you win. If you don't do as you're told, she gets angry, grabs you, and, well, she makes you stop playing. And that's how that is done right there. And those are the items. Now, before we jump into the experience section, let me tell you, I think this add-on is awesome. Like, from what it kind of brings to the world, I think it's a very, very cool add-on. I do think this is one of the rare times that I will openly admit that my format is completely wrong for this. So hopefully when we do a video on all of the experiences, I'll be able to show you a lot more. And you'll be able to see how easily scared I am. We're going to go into the experience section now, and I'm going to try and experience what Mummy Longlegs' actual fight or whole sequence is all about. And before we head into the cave for Mummy Longlegs, I wanted to go into a forest and have a look at the security cameras I couldn't show you. So these security cameras are for the Doctor event. Now these will spawn on trees. I've only seen them so far in this style of forest. But as we go through, they are constantly on the lookout for you to try and reveal where you are to then spawn in the Doctor. And you can hear them off in the distance as well. Not a ton of them. I thought there'd be a lot more in fairness. But there is one. And then if I'm standing in front of him... Hello. I can punch it. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and you can break it. And you actually get iron nuggets and redstone from breaking it. You also get tape spawning in here as well. So this tape here would be for the grab pack to show us how to use the grab pack. And I'm wondering how many times you have to trigger the camera for it to trigger the Doctor to come and get you. If I open the settings, you can see I've got the Doctor and Mummy Longlegs active. There's another tape over there as well. So tape spawning in quite a lot of abundance. As we come through here. Okay, there's another camera here. Doesn't seem too interested in me though. Maybe because, hang on, maybe because I'm in creative. 1 second, survival. Oh, there we go. As soon as you hit survival. Okay. I'm scared to move. Go up. Go up. Oh, wow. It's hitting me through leaves. Ah! 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 Run! Run, 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 run. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oi. Would you believe I gave myself resistance infinity? Oh, well. Okay, excuse me. No, 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 no. Oh. So I think to survive this encounter, you have to get as far away from him as possible. Have I escaped? I think I escaped. We'll know that we've escaped once the darkness disappears, because it's infinite. As was my resistance, which wasn't very resistance-y. This was supposed to be just Mama Longlegs, but I might as well show you this as well while we're here. Come on, I've escaped, haven't I? I feel like I'm in an episode of Doctor Who right now. And there we go. Okay. And we won. Fair enough. That's good to know. Okay, so. And when we won, we received the flare hand. Hey. Okay, so that's how you survive the Doctor encounter then. You can tell I wasn't expecting to do all of that, but we did it nonetheless. Now, if we go into spectator mode, we're going to go looking for a cave. Now, apparently, this can occur in small caves, but it mostly happens correctly, at least, in big caves. So, let's go here, like so. I want to get myself a night vision potion so that you guys can see what's going on. I'm going to turn off the Doctor. Thank you. And I'm going to turn on Mummy Longlegs. The encounter has been activated. So, what should happen here? I'm going to go into survival as well. With a lot of mobs around us. Do I take damage with resistance? Yeah, you do. Okay, so resistance didn't matter then. Fair dues. Right, I heard her. I did hear her. Where is she? Could somebody comment down below, what is the command to stop me taking damage, by the way? Oh, look, dust is falling down. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I didn't want to die. That was the whole point. I don't want to die. Hopefully we'll be able to just heal up on here and see what's going on around us. So, I want to see her. Obviously, arachnophobia warning and whatnot. She does look like a spider. Okay, she's banging on the world. She's making dust fall and she's banging on the world. Okay, she's going crazy. She's going absolutely crazy right here. Okay. I don't know if she like sneaks up on us or if when she grabs us is when she appears. Okay, so I put torches down because I knew I was running out of night vision and she's immediately extinguished them. Okay, I'm getting a sword for this now. Oh, here we go. I was just giving myself some golden carrots. Oh, hey, mommy.
Doesn't like cheaters. The rules are so simple. You die, mommy gets to watch.
Finally, here we go. Okay, she looks awesome. No word of a lie, that's taken about 2 hours for her to spawn in. But apparently we need to kill some monsters. Oh boy. Okay, well this has gone wrong. This has gone wrong already. There's a fog here. What happens if we don't kill them? Well, what happens if we do kill them? Oh my God, I'm gonna die. The clock is ticking apparently. Alright, 5 monsters remain. I was trying to give myself some golden carrots.
9, 8,
Uh-oh.
7.
She's counting down.
5.
Nope.
4.
I want to see what happens. Here we go. We didn't make it. Ah! I don't like spiders. I don't like spiders. Okay. Well, there you go. That is the Mummy Longlegs experience as well as the Doctor experience. So I'm not going to lie to you. Like I said, that took about 2 hours for the mummy long legs to spawn in. Now, I am using an early access copy. I have had to put it onto a realm and download it, so there's a ton of issues that could have potentially come up from that. But what I will say is I do think they need to look at that and make sure it's as polished as possible in terms of the timing. When it triggered, though, that was awesome. I'm not going to lie. I thought that was awesome. And obviously, we did purposefully lose. I can kill 6 monsters. That's no problems. But yeah, from my broken up format, I like what I'm seeing here. So I'm going to jump back in for another video and I'm going to do all of the experiences. I think this looks really, really cool. And I think it captures the Poppy Playtime, Huggy Wuggy, all of that experience really, really well in your Forever world. So guys, I would recommend the add-on. I would. I think it looks quite good. If they can polish out some of the, like the mummy long legs taking a little bit longer, I think it's very, very good. Please do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this add-on. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. And remember, thank you very much to Spark Universe for giving me early access to this add-on and allowing me to post a video early as well. There will be, hopefully, another video coming out on release day, October 14th. For the Huggy and Friends add-on by Spark Universe. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace!